How about 2 Smirnoff? How many Smirnoffs do I have to give you in order to take off your clothes? Welcome to Seditious Sirens. It is our 3rd episode. We are recording out of Manchester, New Hampshire in the Rebel Love Studios. This January 31st, 2015. Here with you, it is Renee Kate Freelove.
And I am your Rebel Mistress. And we have our first guest.
Yay! Yay!
Who is it?
Who are you? We're going to call you the 3rd Siren.
The 3rd Siren.
You're our special
Okay,
guest
do I
name.
get a special siren name? Or do I just use my real name?
You make one up right now on the spot. It's all you.
Ellen.
And this is the 3rd Siren, Ellen.
Ellen.
Very
Or,
creative.
you know what? I prefer the name Slagathor. Just saying.
Oh my god! All my
preference.
stuffed animals are named Slagathor. I fucking kid you not. I am not joking.
No,
What
you
the
have to
fuck
be
is
joking.
wrong
My
with you
heart.
guys?
Okay, did you ever watch Scrubs? Ever?
Yes, that's where I got it from.
Occasionally.
They had an intern. And he named her
JD.
Slagathor.
No, I thought it was JD. He came up with the name Slagathor in one of the episodes.
Dr. Cox called some girl Slagathor, and she goes, "That's not my name." And he goes, "Yes, it is Slagathor." And then he just walks away, and I love it.
Yes, Dr. Cox, the dick.
Oh my god, that's what this is
It was a
about?
wonderful show.
A
But
fucking
yes,
episode of
Slagathor,
Scrubs?
okay, you cannot deny that Slagathor just sounds fucking awesome.
I
Like,
love Slagathor.
yes,
I have Slagathor Jr.,
I sound
and
like
Slagathor Jr. There's
a
3
slaying-
stuffed giraffes.
I sound like some
Am I
monster that
crazy?
slays people in medieval times with an axe.
I don't know, you guys.
Her name is Slagathor.
Well, we're going to name this blunt Slagathor.
Great. Good to know. So, Ellen,
Yes.
how about you? Where are you from? What you doing? Are you here for the Free State Project? What other shows have you been on? Am I asking you too many questions at
Why
once?
are
This is a
you
lot of
here,
questions at
Ellen?
once.
We're going to try not to,
Okay.
interview you. We want you to be cool, man. You're like the 3rd co-host
Well,
today.
let's
this is
be
your
cool,
shit.
man, and let's go into this question. Why are any of us here if we really think
What
about
came
it?
first?
Well, I just ended up here.
Okay, well, I'll
Are
tell
you
I'll
going
tell
to
the whole
explain the
story.
singularity or
No.
no? Okay.
Tell us
close.
a
different
story.
topic.
Okay, different
Tell us a
topic.
story, Slagathor.
All right, so I will tell you the story of my life being relevant, like leading up to this point. So I basically grew up in Michigan, and I listened to Free Talk Live a few times. I heard about the Free State Project through one of my friends, and I was like, oh, cool. I've been wanting to move away, and this sounds like the perfect place. So I moved to New Hampshire in January of 2013. And I just showed up to Social Sunday one day because I heard that that's what the activists in the area were doing. So that's where I went and met everyone, and that's actually where I met Renee for the first time.
Oh,
Kinda,
I
sorta.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
You
know.
didn't really talk.
We didn't introduce ourselves to each other.
I
but
saw you and I was
yeah.
like, oh, she's hot.
Is it because Renee's a bitch? You were just like,
Well,
I
I was
No,
was
like-
I showed up drunk from some concert that I had just been at, and that's
so
how that happened.
You were a high school student, and I was like, I'm so over high school students. Like,
she was like, I'm gonna go drunk. to
fuck
this
those people.
Bitch.
And, yeah, and then you also had purple hair. So, and you're talking about naming your bong Yoda because it was small and
No,
glowing.
Wow,
no, no,
you
no,
have
no,
a
no,
great
no, no.
memory.
No, my hookah. I was trying to figure out. I was bouncing names off people for my new hookah that I just got, and I named it Cosmo. Thank you very much.
Okay, well,
Rest in
that's
peace,
not
little
what
Cosmo.
happened in that
He's broken
conversation
and
that
dead
I was
now.
listening into.
That's exactly what was going on. I had just got
In her
my
head, you
hookah.
were talking about a bong.
Jesus Christ. I don't even think I was smoking at that point.
Oh, I don't know. You probably were or not. I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
But anyway, that was just my first impression of you. But then I moved around. Like, I lived in Winchester for a year. Then I moved to Concord for 3 months. And now I live up north near Lake Winnipesaukee. And
Mhm.
in that amount of time, Like, the first year I was here, I was on Ladies and Keen as, like, the co-host because I met Cecilia there.
Fellow ladies and Keen.
Yeah, and Shauna, grandma, she's a wonderful lady. I love her. Give her all my love.
Love Shauna.
She even gave me chicken eggs once.
Chicken eggs.
Like,
really?
and the most important part was that she gave us the Tupperware to carry them in, and I never gave it back, which I feel bad about.
Now
anyway.
it's on camera. You like stole
Yeah,
her stuff.
I stole her
You
stuff.
violated her nap,
You
man.
violated the nap, Ellen.
Well, I figured basically, like, it's my property now, right? Like, I've had it in my possession for a while. Oh, God.
I don't
this
think that's how it
actually-
works.
Anyway, so I did Ladies and Keen, and then that fell apart. So my friend Allie and Allie Havens, we made ALP, and that went on for a whole year.
What does ALP stand for? I'm sorry. I'm new
That
here.
happened. Allie did a commercial once, and they were like, what do you like so much about the Free State Project? And she's like, everyone here is so awesome, loving, and positive. So it became a joke after that. Like, people would say, are you ALP? Like, are you awesome, loving, and positive?
You down with AOP?
So
Yeah,
she
you know
chose
me.
the title, but I was like, that's such a cool story. I can't dispute that. Like, let's name the show ALP. Why not? And we made it different every week. Like, we would make ALP stand for something else depending on the topic we had.
An indefinite acronym.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
So it was like incredible creativity that we had, and we would like hone in on these one topic every show. So it was very detailed, and I love doing the research for it and everything. But Porkfest last year was our last episode, and maybe we'll do a reunion one at this Porkfest, but I don't really know yet.
Or we can do a Seditious Sirens at this year. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just thinking big.
You guys could do
know?
yes.
You
and,
know what I'm
Liberty
saying.
Forum's coming up too. So
Oh yeah, and
You
we're
could
all
do-
up and
yeah.
through that.
To our listeners, our goal is to be on the Liberty Radio Network by Porkfest this year, which is in June. We have to have
Woo.
26 episodes. And so with this episode with Ellen, we are throwing in a bonus episode, so we will be one closer to 26.
Look for the commercial, which we'll make at some point during this show.
Fuck yeah.
cool. I can't wait to see that. Is it gonna play on LRN?
I hope so. At some point, I mean, obviously I have the connection, but I can't expect
she
him
has
to
the
do it.
connection.
But
She just knows how to move people.
Like, you know, just move them.
for those of you who don't get it, I'm Ian Freeman's girlfriend, so I can probably
So
make
she
it happen.
wants special treatment.
So
Goddamn
what?
Yeah,
feminist.
I don't expect anything. I like.
I'm
we
just-
need to earn our place. We need to earn our place. You know, we'll get there.
okay. So
we'll get
is
there.
that why you're like using this? Like, oh, I have status because I'm with Ian Freeman.
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying. I'm just
That's
saying
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, it's
Well,
so
I
much
can-
easier for us to start because we have two awesome boyfriends who let us use their equipment.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have the equipment, and plus, it's not like I have to send Ian a fucking message. I can just walk into my kitchen and just be like, "Hey, babe, so 26 episodes," and then he'll be like, "Maybe," and then I'll be like, "Come on," then he'll be like, "I don't know," and then I'll be like, "Come on."
Well, that's what I love so much about doing Free Talk Live. It was like going over to a friend's house, but you're just having a conversation the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. That was going out to like thousands of people. How cool
Yeah,
is that?
and it was awesome.
Well, that's what our goal is. Besides inciting the rebellion and other seditious acts.
We just kind of talk
The
into a
rebellion?
microphone and hope that people listen.
Wait,
And-
what rebellion? Are you talking about like the Free State Project goal to get 20,000 people here, or are you talking about some other rebellion where like
Pray
there's a
tell
massive
it.
uprising of like a zombie horde? And
Well,
Pray-
that's
pray
what
tell,
I
Rebel
that's
Mistress.
what I would like. I'd like this uprising of a zombie horde to just destroy the world so we can start over. But if that doesn't happen, yes, I would like to exert my fullest efforts to get 20,000 people to move into a liberty-leaning society. But in other news, I would also like everyone like around the world, like students in like New York and California, to see this and be like, oh, like I never thought about something this way. Maybe everything that I've been taught isn't necessarily right, because I feel like people have this like philosophical liberation of the mind when they start to look at things the way we kind of see them all together. And I want to show people that side of liberty.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like a rebellion. Not like, I don't mean anything violent. I mean like
Anarchy.
just it's
Yeah.
just a mental rebellion
Yeah.
where you don't agree with the ideas that are being presented to you. Like, this isn't something you can learn in high school.
It's
You know,
not.
they
That's
don't
not what
teach
they're
it to
teaching you. They're teaching you the exact opposite.
Yeah,
of that.
Performance
to
and
conform.
compliance.
It's like when you learn it on your own outside of school, you're like, oh my god, this is like, how come nobody's talking about this?
Exactly.
Holy
So,
shit! Everything I've been taught.
we
is a
are
lie.
talking about
the cake
this.
is a
like
lie.
that. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what that means. Like, we want to talk about the things that get you to think.
Yes.
Feed your head. Oh, by the way, I'm feeling better, you guys. So,
She's a smoker.
You no
I'm
longer have
once
lung
again-
cancer?
well, I know. Well, I no longer have tonsillitis. My tonsils are once again in check, and I will be back to breaking out in a song throughout the show periodically. And Ellen has corrupted me into smoking again,
Oh, yeah, so
like
that,
shortly after
that
last
was your
week's
fault,
episode.
though. That was definitely your doing. You asked for that.
It was my karma, man.
Months ago, I was sick. No, I had quit smoking for a month. I remember this. I counted the days. I hadn't smoked for a month, and Renee meets me outside the LRN studio, and she's like, "Hey, so I'm just smoking over here. Do you like this?" And she like blew the smoke into my face, and I was
I'm sitting there like
Smell the nicotine.
fiending.
so I was like, fine, just give me one. I don't care. Like, I can start smoking again. I'm still young. You
peer,
know?
peer pressure is strong.
And so it
man.
begins again.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's also this factor where if I'm more stressed out, then I'll be more likely to smoke. So maybe I was stressed out that night. I don't remember the exact situation.
Nah, I
but
think I was just being a bitch. I think I
You
might have also got some
did
alcohol
pressure
into
me
you.
a
So
lot.
I
yeah.
think the only reason I don't smoke cigarettes is because I never have, so it's just like harder to
Dude,
try
don't
to start something.
Wait
that
a
you
minute.
haven't.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. You've totally dragged off cigarettes I've had before.
I like took like 2 puffs and I was
You were
like,
Yeah,
also
but
drunk. Just
when
don't
you-
start,
okay,
man.
but don't you
start.
remember when you first started smoking, like the first drag you took, and it was so awful? It was like, oh my god, this tastes like
Exactly.
shit, and it's burning my lungs.
like I try to see why other people enjoy it. I
Yeah.
always say I want to try everything twice. Everything.
Well, shit. Thanks.
I tried a
Thanks for letting us
cigarette.
know.
I tried it twice. Not for me. I'm not doing
Yeah,
it
no,
right.
it's awful. So anyway,
I'm not doing it right.
Don't smoke cigarettes,
don't
boys
smoke,
and girls.
kids.
But anyway, I figured
Smoke
since
pot.
she
Smoke
lured
pot.
me into a long life of tragedy and, you know, misery because I'm going to have lung cancer at some
And the
point.
stoma.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll just give you the same thing. So she was over at my house the other week, and I was like, Renee, I'm going to smoke in the smoking room. Do you want to smoke with me? And she's like, no, I can't. I was like, I have menthol. You like menthol, right? And
Seneca menthol?
that's like her kryptonite. So
And then
she's
someone
like,
gave
"Oh,
you like a
okay."
gift of cigarettes when we left, right? So
Oh
it's just like,
my
you have
God.
to smoke now.
Yeah, because okay, so what had happened was after we shot last week's episode, we ventured out to Alton Bay, where one of the Puke in the Gang studios is, and we hung out with Ellen, who is the boyfriend of 280, if I'm not mistaken. So we
Wait,
ended up
I'm the
shooting an
boyfriend
after
of
show.
280. I wear
Oh,
the pants in this
shit.
situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'm the boyfriend, and
You
he's
do.
the girlfriend.
You're the top.
Wait,
and
is
he's
he the
bottom.
boyfriend and I'm the boyfriend? Are we both boyfriends?
Dude,
Or-
the fuck if I know.
We
I
can't
I don't
classify
keep track
you.
of what comes out of my mouth. So like, just take what I say and like think about it for a second. And try and translate it into English.
Okay, so you said Ellen is the boyfriend of 80.
But you
Wait,
know what
what
I
is the number
fucking
for it?
meant.
82?
It's
280.
280.
Okay.
You haven't heard that before?
Sorry, I'm just
I
not
don't
with
even
it
know
right
where it
now.
came
I'm
from,
just,
like,
not snappy.
I just learned that his name was Andrew like a few months ago.
Oh,
'cause
really?
I just always called him 280.
He introduced himself to me as Andrew. I
Oh.
don't know.
Yeah, he always uses.
I
don't even
always
know
go
when he
by-
used the name
Oh.
280. Like, I don't know.
I don't know
when
where
that
it came
happened.
from.
I always go by whatever someone introduces themselves as. Like, I have a roommate named Shire Dude of shiredude.com.
Yeah, like-
There's your plug.
We always call Puke Puke,
Yeah.
like, even though his name is James. It's just, like, normal. And if you called him his real name, it would be weird.
Oh, and by the way, we are on the break episode of Puke in the Gang, so I guess you have to, like, buy a subscription.
The private channel lounge. You have to, yeah.
Yeah, we're
buy a
private.
subscription.
We're on that private channel lounge of
Too
our break
good
show.
for public shows.
We
I
are.
mean, whatever. I just thought it was cool that I made an appearance.
Me too. So
yeah,
you
you
know.
guys were plugging like crazy. You were like, listen to our shows. Seditious
Shameless
Sirens."
We were all over-
self promotion.
And that's okay. That's, you know, that's really entrepreneurial.
Mm-hmm.
I was all over that shit, man. Because I never liked Puking the Gang because I was just like, look at these fucking shit talkers just who happen to buy a microphone making a shitty show in their fucking basement or something.
Wow, you had really high regard for them.
I didn't know them. They had just.
There was the drama.
Should I go?
Yes.
Should I go here, you guys? Should I
Yes.
fucking go here?
Go
I think
here.
this is juicy content.
This is
so
the
yes.
time to go here.
Get it out now.
all
while
you,
still
baby
have
girl.
feelings.
All right, we're going here. Okay, so
Therapy.
Ian's ex-girlfriend used to be on Puking the Gang, and she and I don't fucking like each other. Mind you, we've never even formally met. She's just heard shit about me or made shit up in her head or whatever. I don't really fucking care. We just don't get along. So she had talked some shit on Puking the Gang at one point. Didn't name any names, but at one point I was referred to as a dog in heat, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then there was another time where there was some mistake that I cleared up last Saturday when I was on. They thought that I fucked one of their roommates. 280 used to live in a house with this guy who was a shitty roommate, and like I really wasn't in on like the situation. I didn't really know. I just hung out with this guy periodically. Like we were pretty good friends, I guess, but I don't know. They saw this kid giving me a back massage and like just assumed that it was worse than it was, and there was another. I don't know. It's a really long story. Point is, they thought I fucked this kid when I didn't, and it became just a long-running joke, and I don't know. But all is
Is
cool.
that what they were asking us on the break show?
Yeah. So that's what that was about. But, I mean, it's cool. No more
Everyone
bad blood.
should mind their own fucking business.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
well,
I don't really
I
care.
mean-
Like, speculation is speculation, you know? Like, I understand why they would think that and why they might think it's, like,
But what does that have to do
Fucked
with
up.
them?
The age difference, I think, and also the door was open or something
dude,
like
the
that.
fuck I give about the age difference. But the door, the door was open because
Oh, the kitty's meowing.
Ash the studio cat. What's up, cat? Yeah, the door was open because we weren't having sex. So
Okay, well, it's just, like, you have to expect people are going to make assumptions whether you want them to or not. you
right,
know?
which is whatever. So I get it.
then
But
you're
I
not
cleared it up.
responsible
They
for
just
their
have to-
feelings.
No,
either.
but, like,
Right, but I understand why they would think that, but I mean it's cleared up, you know?
a
Like
lot of people, when they see that, they're not going to just leave it a mystery in their mind. Like, they're going to try and
well,
draw a
nobody
conclusion.
fucking
and
asked
figure it
me.
out.
Like all of a sudden I just
Yeah.
hear this show where people are talking about me, not by name, about something that I didn't do but they thought I did, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like none of you, if you really cared that much,
Yeah, they should ask.
which I'm really sure that they fucking don't.
They want to dispute it in public. Like, I remember that was why so many people were upset about it. They were like, you can't talk about these personal issues in public. You know, like, these have
Yeah.
to stay private, like, to protect
I feel like
anybody.
that's maybe a harder thing to do. Like, it seems like your private life is, like, publicized. Like, we're in a constant reality show or something.
Which I don't really even care. Like I'm a shameless person, to be quite honest. Like I really, it wasn't that. It was just like, seriously, nobody could ask me. No one could have just messaged me, or like they had seen me.
How do you
around.
bring that up, though? Besides, you
well,
know,
you can bring it up on a radio show. You can bring it up to someone face to face.
Right.
well, no, but if you're bringing it up on a radio show, there's a delayed answer, so you don't have to face the consequence immediately. You know, like, if you were talking to someone face to face, you get the answer right then.
Well, at that point, I didn't even bother and just went on thinking they were assholes. So I guess one assumption for I don't know, an eye for an eye. Well, whatever. Point is, it's all cool now. But for a while, I didn't fucking like them.
Yeah,
but they're
and you know what
actually
it
really
took?
funny and they're actually really cool.
like,
So
it just took like months until like finally I forced you and one of those people in the same room, and you guys talked it out, and it was like, oh, that was easy.
yeah. I mean, your boyfriend's a nice guy. Your boyfriend's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And so it's like
Shit,
funny
yeah.
that I
He's
went
the
on for like
nicest guy.
a couple years thinking he was a complete asshole along with the rest of them. Like, I don't know, whatever. But
But we had a
Yeah,
great
because
show
we all
with
know
them.
how nasty men can be, right?
Yeah.
apparently, fuck.
Fuck
Whatever.
these guys.
We're all feminists, right?
No.
No.
Fuck
no.
Fuck
No.
no.
I mean, if I could be a feminist if feminist means that I like being a woman and I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want and everyone else can fuck off. Well, I don't think that's the definition of feminism though, so I don't know.
So,
it depends on what wave you're identifying it by. Like, I like the first wave of feminism, which was just like equal rights for women. That was good. That's like just basic.
But then the
human
second
rights.
wave is
that's
I
not
want
feminism.
rights
Yeah.
and everyone else should bow to me.
That's not
Like,
feminism.
is that the second wave
And
of
like,
feminism?
why the fuck should women be judged differently than men? Except for like in the special case of pregnancy, like women do have that over men. But
Yeah.
that's
And
like
we have boobs and we have
Yeah.
a period and all that good stuff.
Don't
like
even
these
say that
biological
word.
Yeah, I know.
differences.
That word
Like,
is
we-
not
there-
allowed on this
there
show.
are definitely differences, but that doesn't mean we should focus so hard on them that we
Yeah.
like want to battle each other. Like, it shouldn't mean that. We should just be equal.
Yeah, we should just judge people based on their virtues. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see what
Not
gender
based
has
on
to
their
do with
tits.
this, really.
And it's just
Well, I
I
mean,
really
it
like my
automatically
tits, so I
happens,
don't know.
though. Like, people have a lizard brain that just tells them, like, look, there's reproductive organs. That's great. And, yeah, people are always biased towards that.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel.
shit.
I mean, I hate the word like misogynist because I feel like a lot of guys can be misogynist, including my boyfriend. I feel like sometimes he'll say something
but
and I'll
think
be
about
like,
it.
no, don't say that to me. I'm a woman. Then I'll think like, I don't care. Like, I don't
Okay,
know.
but think about it. Like, if you're at a grocery store, what's more creepy? Like, seeing a young, handsome man look at you or, like, a weird old guy?
I don't care. I'll take
You know-
it. I don't care.
But
It doesn't
that
matter
shit-
to me.
but that's violence. We shouldn't have to be subjected to that just because we're wearing a shirt that doesn't cover
You-
our shoulders and
Someone
feminist
committed
rant.
violence against you at Keenvention. I saw it on Shire. Dude.
Oh my god!
It was Cecilia.
What? What happened?
She
She
cat
was
called
violent.
Renee. She just
Did you know that catcalling is
Really?
actual violence?
What did she say? What was the cat
she
call?
was like,
Oh, but
oh yeah, I'm talking to
Oh
you.
my God.
That's exactly what she said. And
horrific.
It just
Oh my
destroyed poor Renee right here. Like
I-
she's just trying to walk down the street.
You guys, you don't even know. I'm traumatized and it's not funny. This is a serious problem in today's society. And we need to fix it. We need to start from the ground
We
up.
just
Wait,
need to
women
s-
getting so cocksure, I guess you could say, that they start catcalling other women? Like, is that the new offensive thing? Like, really strong feminists?
No, it's a play on. So you know the lady who walked down in New York or whatever.
You've seen that
Yes.
video, right?
With-
Yeah,
oh my
where
freaking
she
God.
got compliments all day, and then she
Yeah.
was like, "These guys are catcalling me," and
This
this
is
is
street
this
harassment.
is a kind
Yeah.
of
Jesus
philosophy that we need to
Christ.
get out of the general
So-
public.
So now it's just like it's violence now, like
Yeah.
literal violence. And so Cecilia,
Because it makes her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. So Cecilia and Andrew.
Like, I'm not responsible for your feelings. Like, sorry I gave you 2 seconds of my time to tell you that you looked pretty.
You know what?
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I read this awesome
How
article
dare
the other
you.
day. Like, I know what you're talking about, but I read this awesome article the other day. This woman, she made a promise to herself that every time she got catcalled walking down the road, she was going to stop and talk to the people that, originally catcalled. And she's like, "Why did you say that?" And they're like, "What? You must be desperate if you answered somebody who gave you a catcall."
I think that's true, and a lot of times people are just trying to have fun and make the most out of their days. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like they're trying to literally plot your murder. They're literally just saying hi.
They're just like, "Hi, you look nice." Take
yeah.
that how you want, but
they didn't think
Gotta
that
give 'em-
was like that big of a deal.
You gotta give
Yeah.
them credit for trying, because like you're not gonna find out. Like, and I don't even think it's about that. I don't.
No, it's not about that. Like, I don't even feel
That
like
was
most
pretty
of those
general.
guys want to like even ask you on a date. They're just
No.
literally just having like, who cares? Like they saw you, they thought you were pretty, they vocalized it.
yeah, they're
Right.
just like, "Have a good day, you're beautiful."
Take it
I
and
mean-
roll with it. Fuck.
Sometimes it's like
They're
it would-
probably married or something. Like,
yeah,
that's
it is
just-
creepy. Like
I
these
don't know.
people were married that she talked to. Like one
Yeah.
of these guys was a bouncer, and he was like, "I'm just standing out here all night for like 8 hours." Like
Yeah.
he has a wife at home, but he really doesn't get to interact with many people.
Yeah.
So like he just catcalls women.
Yeah, or if they're like with their friend or something and they're with their buddy and they want to make a show like, "Hey sexy." Like I catcall men and no one ever has a problem. I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Really?
you could." Oh yeah. Like I do it all the time and
I
they're
would love
always
to see that.
I am not
super
gonna act like I've
flattered.
not done it.
What do
They're
you
always
say?
super-
Like, you look like Will Smith or something.
No, I just go.
What?
I just kind of make a face and go, oh yeah, like as they walk by, and just like obviously like flirt with them, and they all just smile. Like a couple dudes turn around and maybe we talk, but like for the most part, like why not? Like I don't know. Like I'm a nice person. If they're like a decent human being, they'll think it's funny and turn around and talk to me. Why not? Like I don't know.
Wow, that's interesting. Not many women do that.
Oh,
I
I
do.
totally do, especially if I have a drink and I'm like walking downtown at night or something.
Because my
I
thing
see a
is, I
dude.
feel like I have to be aggressive. These guys, they don't know, like, what's up. So I have to, like, just let them know.
Oh,
like,
you have to give them the
like,
hint.
I literally have to let them know it's okay to talk to me. That's how bad catcalling has gotten. Like, I have to be
Yeah.
like, it's okay if you talk to me. Let me talk to you first. Because they're so afraid that if they say something to you, like, they're a catcaller, they've committed violence now. Like, now they can't even hit on women anymore. They don't know where the line is. It's just...
Rape
I think
culture.
it's just
Good
that
God.
women overreact every time, and they're like, "No, get the fuck away from me! Like you're freaking me out. Like why are you so uncomfortable? This person just wants to talk to you. Like you don't have to get so anxious."
Right. I like. We were talking about this earlier because on the way here today, my car got stuck in a snowbank. But
And why was that?
Hey, what happened?
What happened? Tell us the story.
Tailgater.
Jesus Christ, this one just wants me to admit that I was tailgating.
Fuck yeah, I do.
So I was on my way here to the Rebel Love Studios from Keene. I ended up taking a wrong fucking turn. Had to go around the highway and get back on the highway and come off another ramp. And as I was going down a ramp, some jackass who's going like 40 miles per hour as I'm trying to go 80 because I'm in a rush because these lovely ladies have been waiting on me all day.
Always writing on Renee Kate free love.
This asshole slams on his brakes. So right there, I have to make a choice. Am I going to dig my car into the back of this asshole's bumper? Or am I going to hit the snowbank? So I chose the safer option, which was snowbank, which was a pain in the ass.
Neither one of those options are safe. Good lord, you could have just
well,
not
the
tailgated.
snowbank won't
If
sue
you
her.
had more
That's-
distance to slow down, if you didn't have so much
It was
momentum, you would
icy.
have been fine.
Okay, so I should have been going slower.
Look, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Like, Renee is a horrible tailgater.
Here
We all
I
know
am.
she has a
Here
problem.
I am. I'm alive. Can't you assholes just be grateful that I'm alive and right here in
You
front
know
of you
what?
doing this
Everybody
show with
should
you right
just-
now?
Everybody
You know
should
what?
just
No,
drive
no.
faster.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm done.
Yes. Okay. That actually.
Renee, Kate, free love, people.
She is a tailgater, and she will not admit it, so stay the fuck away from her
Go
car.
fuck yourself, Ellen.
It's red. Guys, watch
If
out.
you see her driving behind you, just pull over and let her pass. Please.
It's
I'm
the
asking
best.
this as a favor for everyone involved.
Because
Just
then I'll
let her
get
go
here
by.
on time.
No, see, my thing is, I knew she was gonna be late. Like, she asked me, she was like, "Oh, shouldn't Renee be here?" I was like, "No, she'll be late." But the good late, I thought like 2:00. Like,
Episode 3, and
Oh
she
my
can
gosh.
already call it.
I was trying to get here at 12, and like I ended up getting here at what, like 1:15 or
yeah,
something.
like 1:15.
Okay, I was sitting out
expected
front.
you at later. I don't know. Like, I don't have high expectations.
Like I sat out front in front of your house for like half an hour.
I thought you got lost because I kept hearing knocking. So I was like,
No, that wasn't me. We were just like talking. It was a bad timing situation.
Okay.
But like I thought I was gonna get here noon, and then I was way late, and then Renee was much later, and we're like, wait, what's going on?
you were like,
Oh,
shouldn't
fuck.
Renee be here? I was like, no.
I shoot
Not
them a
quite.
text. I shoot them a text as I'm like lodged into a snowbank. Like,
Okay,
hey, so now I'm in a snowbank.
Let me remind you guys for like the 8th time that I'm from Georgia, so I didn't know what she meant by snowbank.
Yeah, you asked
I
me. You're
was
like, what is
like-
a snowbank?
I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I
Like the-
don't understand.
The
what you're
embankment
saying.
of a river, or like the bank of like a cliff or something like that. You know,
I
it's
was
the
like,
snow
she's
pile.
in a pile of snow. Like, is that what you're saying? And she's like, yeah. I'm
It's
like,
where the snow
No,
collects.
I was
I
at
didn't
the-
know
I was
that
at the
happened. I
bank.
didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Like, I didn't know a snowbank.
I was at the bank where they keep all my icicles and
They
various
distribute the
snowflakes.
snow
No, I
there.
didn't think it was
Yeah.
like that. I just thought I didn't know what she meant by you were at a snowbank. I don't know. I thought you were. What are you saying?
What do you call it? A snow embankment? Just the side
I
of the
don't
road?
call it anything because guess
She
what?
doesn't
It
have
doesn't
it.
snow in
There's-
Georgia.
There's
Like, guess
no
what?
word for it.
Like there's. I don't call it anything. That's
It's
not
like when
something
you-
that happens ever.
It's like when you ask a North Korean how if the dear leader can do no wrong. Or do wrong, and they're like, what? I don't understand your question.
Like, what is wrong? I don't understand.
We don't have a word for the leader can do wrong. What?
Yeah, so that's my, like, country thing. I was like, where is Renee?
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't know, like, does that mean she's hurt?
Well,
like,
I remember we were having a conversation, and I'm like, oh, fuck, she's in a snowbank. And you're like, what? Who? What are you talking about? I was like, Renee. Renee what? Renee's in a snowbank. Like, are you not getting this?
Well, okay, maybe I was stoned. I don't know.
It was
But I
funny.
didn't
No,
know.
it was like, I guess I was just yelling it out, and I wasn't, like, putting my words together coherently, maybe. I don't know. Like, it
No,
could have been my fault.
It's just my
but-
southern girlness. I'm just like, what is a snowbank, people? Like, what is that? I miss Georgia. Like, I wish we were just talking. We love it to be super warm.
Yes, like 70,
Fuck
80,
yeah.
90.
Where's
80,
my
90.
summer? I don't know how to winter.
90 degrees.
How do you
Yeah.
even winter?
I can't even winter.
I can't even winter either.
I
Wait,
can't even
so
at
are we all
all.
going to the bathroom together? Because that's a small bathroom, and girls go to the bathroom in
Wait,
threes
what are you
because they
even-
can't even.
This bitch is so odd. She can't even.
We're just gonna discuss ways on how to even. This is what this show is
Oh
about.
my God, Renee is so funny.
Okay,
like
so
this.
I'm gonna be on Eric Bell's The Philosophy to talk about polyamory. So find him on Facebook. It's
Wow.
Eric Bell, and his Facebook page is The Philosophy. What happens in the next half when we're even higher and maybe a little drunker? You're gonna have to wait for episode 3, part 2.
Which will really be episode 4 because it'll be a bonus episode.
Bonus episode.
Bonus. We will
There.
return
Okay.
after
Hi.
these messages.
We sure hope you've enjoyed the first half of Seditious Siren. Below is our Bitcoin QR code. Feel free to send some Bitcoin our way. If you want to send us anything else, including tips, advice, topics you would like to hear the Sirens talk about, then find us on Facebook.com/Seditious Sirens, Twitter.com/Seditious Sirens. You can also email us at seditioussirens@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next, we have some very special deleted scenes and bloopers. I advise you to grab a drink or a bong hit, whatever your drug of choice, and laugh with us. Be sure to look for part 2. And remember, sedition is sexy.
What will you do? What will Ellen do after one Smirnoff? Jesus Christ. What? How about 2 Smirnoff? How many Smirnoffs do I have to give you in order to take off your clothes? And let me
Half.
to
Well-
hear more about how girls can't ever be on time and can't even
Girls can't.
Okay, tune in for the second half.
go for
Wait,
the
you-
gold.
Figure out how to even.
Other boob. That's not what I mean.
Wait, what?
Say North Korea, and I'll say 420 blaze it, YOLO swag.
Can girls even? I don't know. Like, can they even? Brevity is the soul of wit, right?
Hold on, let me light a cigarette.
They can't singularity.
I have another word of wisdom. Well, a few words of wisdom.
Please expound.
Tits. And I'm like, all right, who or what can I fuck? Okay, so what?
You're talking about the singularity?
Who's talking about the singularity? I
What
thought
the
that was.
Fuck
True
yourselves! Like,
It's a singularity.
I really have to pee. I'm like so tipsy.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think anyone
Neither of
gets
you have a
laid as
problem
much
with
as
it.
me.
Got to be bold. Great. Ellen already
No.
wants to see my tits.
No,
Like
no.
halfway through a drink. All right, so I've got 3
How
more.
many times do I have to
What
tell
else
you?
will you do?
I've drank a lot before. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've drank so much that I like threw up unexpectedly. Probably.
Yeah,
not.
probably not.
Come on, girls.
Lucky you.
Put your mouth on it, you know?
No, like I just have blankouts and I get really sick, like really sick, and you know, it never turns out well. And when I'm in that state, I'm just going to say no, fuck you.
Gotten pretty good at that state.
like beyond smoky in here.
Okay, well to be
Good.
honest,
It's
like
sexy.
Clam bacon.
I guess I feel that way a lot more than I admit. But the thing is, like,
What are you guys talking about? Make it happen.
If you like it, then you should put your mouth on it.
Exactly.
Beyonce's so coming after
Guys.
us.
What?
What?
Beyonce's coming after us.
Why?
She's gonna
because you
sue
just-
the fuck out of us.
Oh,
She has
you just
enough
violated
money.
intellectual property rights.
Oh my god. Fuck intellectual property rights.
Fuck you.
I don't give a fuck. Like, calm down, people.
No,
Like,
they're gonna sue you for thousands of dollars, probably.
this bullshit.
Pan into my camera.
Seriously. I mean, they come after people, and I don't think that you can like put this on iTunes if you have copyright violations. It's ridiculous. Like, how can you own words and tunes? You like sounds that are put together randomly.
Yeah.
Hold it. I have another word of wisdom. Well, a few words of wisdom.
Please expound.
Tits.
Tits.
Calm them. Calm them.
your tits. I tell Ash, the studio cat, to calm her tits all the time.
Yeah, it's funny
Jesus
to say it to
Christ.
cats because they have like 8 tits.
Oh my god.
Well, it appears that Anne is more skilled in anatomy than we thought.
Well,
Bisexual
and polyamorous.
and
bipolar.
Practice.
And bipolar?
And polyamorous.
Different attitude for a different person.
Or are you just bipolar?
well, Renee, would you consider yourself bi-poly?
The fuck if I know. I like vagina, but I don't necessarily consider myself poly, but in an open relationship.
Yeah, that's different.
By the way, who's that dude? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I can't.
One more of these.
Do it, man. Do it.
I'm gonna like pass out or break something.
Okay. You can break whatever you'd like.
Ellen, don't succumb to peer pressure.
Succumb.
You know what'll happen.
Succumb, bitch. Succumb.
He's like, don't care.
I'll always let everyone know when there's drugs in the food, which is like 95% of the time. If you come to my house,
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Good thing I didn't eat whatever it was you were
I was
offering
offering
me.
you a Pop-Tart.
A Pop-Tart.
Actually, we have chocolate shrooms in the refrigerator.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
Jesus
so good.
Christ.
It's like literally
So good.
shrooms
Tell me
covered in
when.
chocolate.
Tell me when.
Just know it's gonna be
Let
great.
me know when you want to start part 2, and I'll be ready.
And remember,
Sedition is sexy, Ellen.
I'm trying, will somebody make a shut up about it?